Hello and welcome to another English composition video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a hanging indent. This is a very important component of both MLA and APA formatting. When you list your sources, the citations for your sources, I should say, you are required to create a hanging indent for the citations in both MLA and APA style. Both of those types of style require hanging indents. So let's go ahead and show you how to create a hanging indent in both Microsoft Word and Google Docs. So depending on which of my classes you're in, you might be familiar with this article, you might not. It doesn't matter. The point is we're going to show you how to create a hanging indent for it. If you're struggling with figuring out, how I got this information from the article, then you want to go back to the Help with Citation module in Canvas because it shows you how to, where do you put the author, where do you put the title, titles go in quotes, italicize the website or periodical names, that kind of thing. That's in the Help with Citation module. This video is just about how to set up the hanging indent. So when you enter in your information for the source, don't hit enter, just let it set it up however it wants in here. And it's going to align everything left, and it's going to be double spaced, just like the rest of your paper. Now, here's the problem. The hanging indent is where this part is not indented, and all of the other lines are. And if you try to just tab over the other lines, Microsoft Word won't let you do that. You have to tell it that you want a hanging indent. So it's not too hard. Highlight the citation. Okay. Highlight the entire citation. Right-click, paragraph, and then where it's under indentation, see where it says special? I'm going to click the drop down and select hanging. Then I will hit OK. Now I've got the hanging indent. All of your citations for your sources should have a hanging indent just like that. I just realized that some of you might not have a right-click mouse button, so I'll show you another way to do it. Right? Same thing. Highlight the entire citation. You see up here in the paragraph menu, line and paragraph spacing, click this little drop down, go into line spacing options. And it's the same menu we just had a minute ago. Under Special, select Hanging, and then hit OK. Now you have a hanging indent. That's how you set up a hanging indent in Microsoft Word. Now let's show you how to create a hanging indent in Google Docs. Same thing. Citation is already here, double spaced, aligned left, but we need to create the hanging indent where this line is not indented, but the other lines are. So what we're going to do is highlight the citation. We're going to go into the Format menu, and then you guessed it, I want the Align and Indent menu. Hanging indents are special, so I got to go in here to the actual indentation options menu, and then there it is. It's a special indent. What kind of indent? A hanging indent. Hit apply, and now we've created the hanging indent in Google Docs. Now, just so that you know, there's a reason for this. It's not just for fun. Do you notice what sticks out when you create the hanging indent properly? Yes, it's the author's last name. And it's not a coincidence that when you use a quote from this author in the body of the paper, or even if you use a fact from the author in your own words, you need to include an in-text citation. What goes in the in-text citation? The author's last name. They make it stick out on purpose so that when the reader is reading your paper and they see York's name, then they scroll, they can easily find it on the Works Cited page, even if you have 20 different sources listed there. Of course, if you were using a print source, you would also need to include the page number. But this article is from an electronic source. It's on the internet. So all that you're required to include is the author's last name. That's about all I got. Now you know how to create hanging indents. Make sure you use them. Well, as always, feel free to message me in Canvas or stop by virtual student support hours if you need more help. Take care.